Hello everyone. Each year I bring success story of my student. So this year it's Ibtisam. She scored second rank in CUET PG Sociology. So Ibtisam, introduce yourself to students.
Hi everyone, I'm Ibtisam Rahman and I have secured All India Rank 2 in the CUET PG Sociology exam. This was a very new experience for me and I'm so grateful for the opportunity and the blessings that I've received. Thank you so much.
So Ibtisam, please share your educational background, means your schooling, your college और college में streams क्या था?
So I'm from Delhi. I've done my schooling here in Delhi itself. I have done economics honors from Daulat Ram College, DU, and now I'm pursuing a master's in sociology. So it has been a new journey for me and I'm really looking forward to this.
So Ibtisam, you have economics background. So what actually propelled you to come to sociology? Economics itself is a very rewarding and popular subject. Lots of job opportunities, right? So do share what is the reason why you come to sociology.
Sir, while studying economics, I realized that, again, there also we studied about the society. So economics told me the what and the hows of how the society functioned. But I always wanted to get a deeper understanding of our society, and I believe sociology would help me understand the why of that. So if I could put it in one sentence, it would be that economics was the lens and sociology was the canvas.
Lots of people coming to sociology from other stream. मुझे तो ऐसा लग रहा है कि sociology has become very favorite for anyone who want to change its stream. I remember you came to me to meet and to join classes very late, around 15th of January. So first, how did you find me? And then I will ask that you started so late, yet you qualify and you got second rank. So what did all you do to reach to that level? When you came, I clearly remember, look, of course I did not say that you cannot do, but I was little hesitant that what would able to do in 2.5 months. Students are preparing for 3 continuous years to come to JNU. So do share all these experiences. What thing you do that was apart from other students?
So first and foremost, it was definitely God's guidance and God's blessings and my parents' wishes, especially my mom's, all her prayers that led me to this moment, I believe. And before coming to you, I had done a basic, I had tried to get a basic understanding of sociology through all the free material available on YouTube, wherever I could get. So what I would do was type a topic and then search up relevant to the syllabus and then find the relevant material to it. Because the books were very cumbersome, so I didn't exactly dive into the books coming from an economics background. So after preparing from the free material for a while, I wanted to practice MCQs. So I was looking for free marathons and all of this. That's when I came across your channel. And initially, I just watched a video, I think the MCQ series 1 to 10, and I really liked it. What I loved even more was probably the way you taught. So there you said that if I cannot teach the subject to my students, then how will these poor kids understand? So that really connected with me, that a teacher was so concerned about, having the student actually understand the subject rather than just doing their job and leaving. So that really spoke to me, and I think I really liked your teaching style as well. So that really got to me, and yeah, that's why I thought of connecting you after having watched all of your MCQ videos on your channel. So yeah, that was it.
All right. So what all steps you took in complete sociology in just 2.5 months? I advised you to please make notes of every lecture that was on my app. Apart from that, what did you do that helped you in covering syllabus quickly?
So sir, about the videos on your app, there were around 60 per channel for 2023 and 2024. So it took me a while to actually sit and understand. So initially I didn't understand a single word because the level was quite high. So I was preparing for a very basic CUET PG level, but then I realized this was quite high. But then the way sir spoke, I think I was able to understand magically, if I could say that. So so after I think getting into 4 or 5 videos, that's when I started getting your methodology and trying to understand how you taught, and all the material that was there, I was able to understand. So I made a plan of how to finish first all of the videos, then a schedule for how I would watch those videos again. So sir also mentioned that, come back to all these videos again and again so that you can have a fair idea about the subject. And, repetition is the key at the end of the day. So if one thing is constantly being taught to you, it will get ingrained in your mind automatically. So I believe I watched your entire series twice, both of the things, and after that I also made notes. So when it comes to making notes, you have to be very careful that you do not write down everything like a transcript, but rather pick out what stands out the most and what you believe is going to correlate to the paper actually. So for this, looking at the past year papers is very important. So first get a glimpse of it, just see how the questions have come in. Then again, the papers have changed across the years also. So you have to take a call for yourself as to how you want to approach it. So my method of making the notes was, so whatever topic I was learning of that video, so I took down the basic notes, and then whatever extra points that sir had mentioned apart from that specific topic, I used to write it on a post-it and stick it. So that, while revising, that really stands out and you remember. So I also believe a few questions came from those as well. So, and I could remember because that was highlighted in a yellow sticky note, just next to the thing. So I think I was able to recall better also because of that. And these notes, they don't have to be very detailed, but at the same time, they have to be very concise and precise in the sense that they should make sense to you. Not very elaborate, but to the point. So I believe having a right approach to the notes is only half of the game. And if you win there, it's a win-win situation.
You use the word magical, so definitely your performance is magical. And one thing I have noticed year after year, that those guys who come from other streams, say economics, history, engineering, they do exceedingly well in sociology because maybe they are very motivated to qualify for JNU, or maybe some other reason for, say, civil services preparation. So guys, if you are from sociology stream, you are facing reasonably difficult competition to come to JNU. Those guys who are preparing for civil services, those guys who are highly motivated, so many people are seeking to come to JNU. So I do believe that it is neither necessary nor sufficient to join a coaching for qualifying CUET PG. But one thing is very essential, that is, be diligent enough to figure out what type of questions come. Who all guys, they are preparing for CUET PG. So you can level up your preparation. You can organize in such a way that with coaching or without coaching, ultimately you qualify. Alright, so apart from my classes and making notes from those of my lectures, did you add any extra material for, say, final touch-up? Or like you made notes from my classes, but whenever you found some new point, did you add? How were you able to accommodate all extra knowledge?
So I think this is a trick question because before the exam, you should never ever look at extra material. So, the last 2 months when I was in, I had completely focused only on the material that you taught and also on the material that I had previously prepared that was directly related to the syllabus. So I made sure not to be diverted too much. This is only for notes and learning, but for questions, yes, of course, you have to look at multiple sources. So for the material as such, I didn't have any extra material to look into. Sir's lectures were quite sufficient for me. So apart from that, if we talk about the questions, so there I had not only done questions from Sir's YouTube videos, and Sir also has revision classes, so they were really helpful. Sir's YouTube videos. And apart from that, if you want, Sir had also recommended a book. So that really helped me. Sir, I'm not able to recall the name of the book. It was
practice book for Senate GRF preparation. So even if the level of question comes slightly higher than previous year, you will able to tackle it. That was the purpose. And you guys did exceedingly well.
right.
All right.
So, I mean, that was it. And of course, you have to do a lot of mock tests as well when it comes to actually doing the questions. So, I think a bit of the notes and the mocks, I think those were the key portions, if I could say that.
Yeah, one more thing which is very interesting. Your performance is something very similar. Last year, there was a girl from Nagaland, Asan. So, in the beginning, she was not performing, off the mark. But then I kept nudging her, पढ़ लो, थोड़ा सा कर लोगे तो हो जाएगा. Do attempt all revision classes live. Make mistakes. One-time mistakes totally allowed, but don't repeat the mistake. And gradually your graph simply sort up. And around the last revision, I was surprised by, I think you solved almost all the questions. So I understood that this girl, definitely will get selected in CUET PG and come to JNU. So how did you dramatically improve, and why, most of people will get demotivated, right? You will not able to do. I have seen so many students get demotivated, and here I will take one responsibility, that if student is demotivated, it is not student's fault. It is the fault of teacher, that teacher is not able to prop them up. Teacher is not able to inspire them enough. So they keep putting their effort and ultimately they get selected. So do share, how did you dramatically improve?
So, I think confidence and consistency are the two things that kind of helped me and propelled me to perform this well, if we could say so. Because initially, again, I said this subject was very new for me, and trying to understand it was a challenge initially. So every day I was learning something new. So I had that drive in me that, since I don't know what is out there, I will try and get to know everything that is out there. So whatever is in the paper, something will come out of it. So I always gave my best with whatever material I had. And I think somewhere during revisions also, Sir had been really helpful and really motivating every one of us to, actually participate. So I think that kind of also boosted my confidence in the beginning as well.
All right, so this was your journey. How did you prepare? Do you have any advice for those who are preparing for CUET PG Sociology, that following mistakes you should not make at all? Because not only what to do is important, what you supposed not to do is equally important at a time when everything is being fought upon so well.
As you said, more than doing what is important, it's very important to know what not to do. So I think one very big challenge that I faced initially while starting my preparation altogether was I looked at too many sources. And these sources, books like Harold and Bose and all, they were very daunting to me because I had just switched, as I said, and trying to understand a new subject with such heavy language kind of would have demotivated me had I actually pushed forward with that. But then I chose to, look at simpler sources on the YouTube as well, and, just searching it up on Google and stuff. So first, it's very important that you sort out what you want to study. First, prepare a plan and then just have faith that God will guide you. Because I said, I was I got to contact Sir by pure chance. So I think it was God's blessing only that I got a good mentor. So that's one thing that
All right. And obviously what you achieved is exceptional, because 2.5 months is too small time to prepare for MA entrance, right? But still you came with flying colors. Now you will be part of JNU, so मैं तुम्हारा interview फिर लूँगा after 1 semester, and someone who can qualify JNU in just 2.5 months. Obviously, future is with you. You will do so great in coming days. So the last word to preparators, and if any student want to communicate to you, then obviously they can text me and we will communicate back.
Sure. So guys, if you're preparing, this is a very lovely note to all my future people that are going to come in here. Just have faith and whatever you do with a lot of passion and discipline. So, and before getting into it, first make up your mind that you're going to do it. And once you make that decision, don't budge. No matter whatever happens outside, whatever distractions, distraction, interactions, anything, just don't budge once you've made your resolution. So yeah, passion and discipline is the key. All the very best to you guys.
So guys, this was Ibtisam Rahman, and she qualified CUET PG. She scored second rank with just 2.5 months. So if she can score in 2.5 months, you can also score, right? All success leave steps. If you follow that step, you will definitely reach to that success point. So all the best to all of you who are preparing for sociology. And one more thing, never think that just you will join a coaching institution so you will get selected. It's more about discipline, regularity. Of course, mentorship help. Somebody is doing hand holding, it will help. But if you are not disciplined, guys, then it becomes very difficult. So be disciplined, be motivated, be focused. Study 1 hour extra and definitely you will qualify CUET PG JNU. Thank you so much.